Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Marvel DC and Harley Quinn Season 2 Episode 4. Today I have no real script ready, because I did have some thoughts about this episode. Yes, the title of this episode is called The Best Episode So Far, which I believe it is. Actually, I enjoyed this most of all of it. But the thing is, let me just get the good things out of the way first. Basically, the episode is about Harley Quinn trying to get revenge on Mr. Freeze from what he did to her in episode 1. So they finally got the flamethrower by Dr. Trap from the last episode that I reviewed for. At the moment of this recording, the video was released about, let me find it, half an hour ago. But with the flamethrower, Harley melts the ice in a form of, well, I think Harley can explain it well.
What is that?
It's a vagina!
Oh, a human vagina!
But it is revealed that Mr. Freeze is keeping them to experiment on them to make the cure for Nora, his wife. And since the common snow rat, I think it was, has 98% the same DNA as a human, he believes that the last 2% is the issue. So he can't do it on Dr. Psycho, since he is an aged little man, and he can't do it on King Shark since he has a shark DNA, and he can't do it on Clayface since he has a dirt thing, as he puts it. I think this episode was fun. There was some things that I noticed that I really didn't like, but I'll be back there. I'll get back there. The thing that I found most interesting about the entire episode was the end, where Mr. Freeze cures Nora. Where Mr. Freeze Ivy finds a cure, so Mr. Freeze can, cure Nora. But in the process, Mr. Freeze dies. I like that emotion, and he died, actually. He actually died. And I think that this show, when someone dies in this show, they stay dead. Well, except Poison Ivy, of course, but she has that plot armor. But I think that ending was the best thing about the episode, because it was really emotional. Actually, it was really emotional. I did feel something, and that's always a good thing. A thing that I don't like anymore about the show, that I could put aside before, but now I can't anymore, is the writing. I really don't like the writing. I know it's because it's a comedy show and it's made for comedies, but it still doesn't work for me. Like the part where Harley unfreezes Nora, then Nora looks at Mr. Freeze and says, "Exactly what happened. I'm looking at your when I'm glazed at your face. That must mean one thing: you find a cure for my deadly rare disease."
My love, that I gaze upon your face can only mean one thing. You found a cure. I'm not going to die of this incredibly rare blood disease anymore, and we can spend the rest of our lives together.
I mean, normal people don't talk like that. Normal people don't talk like that. I mean, at the end of the episode, where Condiment King, who's also voiced by Alan Tudyk, by the way, but Condiment King, when Condiment King calls Kite Man at the end of the episode, Kite Man told Harley that Condiment King was his nemesis, and now after the call that they got, Ivy said that he might also be her nemesis right now. I'm sorry if I'm talking just, if you can understand me. I just have some thoughts about this episode. The longer I get into the series, the longer I get into the show, the less I enjoy it, actually. I mean, it's still fun to watch, but I enjoy it less, if you know what I mean. But like I said, this episode, in my opinion, is the best so far, because of the emotional part, that this wasn't a very lighthearted episode. But the writing, and I've also noticed this before, like in the previous episodes, also in season 2, also some instances in season 1, that the writing isn't very good. I mean, sure, I know that this show is great. I mean, this show is great, and it's on purpose. These writing stuff happens. It's for a laugh, but I don't get a laugh. I don't laugh from it. But yeah, that was my thoughts on this episode of Harley Quinn season 2. I think it's very controversial since most people like the show, but I can't put aside the writing for comedy, for humor, for laugh. I can't make bad writing equal laugh.